So, some real talk with you guys, our consumers, friends, family, surfers, acquaintances, everything in between. I don't know how much you guys know about us, the founders, but I come from a finance and marketing background, and Greg, the co founder, comes from a sales and graphic design background. And what's interesting about us is neither one of us come from apparel. So over the past 3 years, we have done a lot of work to try and get to where we're at, to understanding the nuances of this industry. And obviously there's still a ton to learn, and there's still a ton that we want to know and should know, and there's a ton that the apparel industry needs to figure out as well. The interesting thing is a lot of people these days and a lot of companies these days say that the barrier to entry for apparel is really low, meaning that anyone can create a product. And that's actually super true with companies like Alibaba that you can buy wholesale, and then you have companies that just stamp and create patches on everything. Like, you could create your own brand and make it your own thing, and no one would know that it comes from something mass produced. And that's great. Like, let's get some new cool brands out there. We're all about that kind of life. But the problem is, while the barrier to entry to create a product and create a brand, especially in apparel, is so low, the barrier to entry to create a sustainable, eco-friendly, quality piece of product or apparel is freaking high. And that's really what they don't tell you. So what we're fighting right now, and there's really two sides to this, is creating something that's eco-friendly is awesome. Sustainability is the future and is the present. It is where everything should and will go, and we are all about that life. The problem is you have two sides to this coin. The first side is, do you create a product in which sustainability and eco-friendly products are unknown in terms of longevity? So the one side of the coin is, you can create an eco-friendly, sustainable product that is awesome. You can create it so it looks good, and you can make this product that's gonna be a little bit more expensive, because at the end of the day, eco-friendly products are gonna be more expensive because that's just what the manufacturers price them at. So we have one product, or one side of the coin, where our product could be sustainable, eco-friendly, but more expensive, not only for us, but the consumer. And a lot of consumers will pay for that. But the problem is, we don't know as a company, as a brand, that this sustainable product has the longevity that we're looking for in a product. So let's look at, not to call them out, but Lululemon a couple years ago, when they made their leggings that were more see-through because they changed manufacturers, and the product that they ended up choosing to cut costs a little bit, which is fine, everyone looks to cut costs, made a product that wasn't right for consumers. So you can never really win as a brand. That's just like what you come to learn. But as a consumer, would you rather have a sustainable product that is more eco-friendly, maybe a higher price point, with an unknown longevity variable? We don't know how long, or the quality of this eco-friendly material right now, because we're on the front line. We're at the forefront of the sustainability push, which is freaking awesome. We want to be, but as consumers, we're gonna get torched, or as a brand, we're gonna get torched if our product, even though it's sustainable, may not be as quality in terms of longevity of a product, because we don't know what we don't know about how the product is going to evolve. The other side of the coin is that we could create a product that we have right now, which is our current product, that is getting even better. We're dialing in the specs of the actual product, but it's not as eco-friendly as it could be. It's moving that way, but we've dialed in the price point, we've dialed in the actual specs and the product, but it's not where we need it to be for sustainability, but it is where we want it to be for longevity of product and purpose. So what I'm saying is that like our actual neoprene is tried, tested, true, badass, and if you wear them in the water, it'll work as neoprene for the freaking longevity of your product and however long you have it, because neoprene is a tried and tested product. On the other side of it, we don't know if that's going to be the same thing for the sustainable product. So we just want to hear some feedback, because we kind of know as a brand where we want to go, but we want to make sure that it's aligned with where our consumers are. Like, do you care more about a product that's sustainable that you may eventually pay more for because it is sustainable, without knowing how well it's going to hold up in 3 years? Or would you want us to continue on a product and tweak little sustainable parts to eventually get to that product feature on? Let us know. We're super pumped to have you guys on board either way, and we got some really cool things coming up this holiday season. So thanks.